Hey y'all, I ain't doing nothing, just laying here for about another hour. So I said, let me turn the camera on. How about that? But now that I think about it, I need to get my butt up because I do have to gas up. And I owe Elisha $11, so I need to get that out the bank. Um, yeah, so let me get up. I ain't got no hour to waste talking to y'all. You could just follow along. How about that? All right, I'll be back. All right, let's go. So, look, you guys, they're my one love. I gotta fix it every time my door slam. Yeah, one love. So, how y'all doing? What y'all doing? You doing all right? Are you doing all right? Okay, all is well. Okay, y'all. You know. Come on, Bertha. Good morning. Y'all got your water? Got your water? This water cold, y'all. It's been sitting in my truck. I prefer tepid water. I don't like cold water. I don't need ice cubes in my water, none of that. I like just straight up room temp water. This water cold. Hey y'all. Look at this. This lip. Just one of my hundreds of reds, girl. Called 402, area code where I'm from. Blake by L'Oreal, collection exclusive, Blake. And it's number 402. Blake's Red. Girl, I don't know, I probably had that over a year or so. So sometimes, you just want to be changing up your reds because your reds got different formats. You got reds with your undertone of blues and your red with undertones of orange. This looked kind of orangey, but I did put it on top of a blue red because actually I had a different one on at home. All right, let me get directions. I'll be back. Story time. I'm driving down this road, you guys. This back road. Maybe you need to see this road before I give you this story time. So you guys, this is a back road down here. I'm driving down, and I got a story time for you. I had to take this road a couple of times, many times. We're talking about parenting. Okay, you guys, so Miss Diamond, she was in the 9th grade, I want to say.
In half a mile,
Turn left. And I had to take this road because when I transferred her to school out here from Arlington to Fort Worth, she was in, a bit of a mess. Girl situations, figuring shit out, friendships, fighting, all that, making decisions and choices, all that, trying to figure it out, right? So when I transferred her over here, you guys, she had to go to a, what is this?
in 0.1
turn left. Those schools you go to when you're in trouble for fighting. And they had gave her to go here, I want to say, was it a month or was it 2 months?
turn left.
A month and a half, something like that. So that meant that the parents had to get the child to and fro and all that. And I didn't think the whole situation...
In half a mile,
turn right. I didn't think the whole situation was really fair to her and for her. Well, when I look back now, she made it, and I'm pretty sure she learned some things from that. She has to pull some positives from that situation. But, girl, I was like, God, how am I about to do this? Take this child every day to and fro in the boonies. That, that's the word for the area, boonies. Take her to the boonies. And then I was supposed to be at work, and you know, just a whole bunch of situations.
In 0.
Turn right. This damn thing. So anyway, let me see if we can make it through the story time. So anyway, I made it through, you guys. What ended up happening is
Turn right.
I turned right. And mothering was my first principle. So
In half a mile.
turn left. It helped me make the decision with the government job that I was working. Quit. And because I was like in limbo about some things there, and plus I had moved so far, I wasn't willing to commute. You know, I'm just not, I'm not one of those that's willing to put like 3 hours of my everyday waking day in traffic, waiting and trying to get home to or from a job. I can't do that. So you got to know what you're able to do. You know, that's why I say, you know, life has taught, because some things, you know, if you got to stay in your lane. What's for you is for you.
In 0.
Turn left, and then turn left.
Scoop is way over here. But she made it through. And I was proud of myself and my mothering when I look back, and I was proud of her. And, you know, today, you know, no harm has been done.
Turn left.
And then turn left.
She's, you know she's successful. Has all my children.
Turn left.
Yeah, you guys.
In a quarter of a mile.
Turn right.
The funny thing is that she actually started in the doghouse, right? With school, with 9th grade and all that stuff.
In 0.
1 mile. Turn right.
Oh, this thing. I'm so sorry. And she made it through, and she made an impact. You know, so
Turn right.
never to say that just because your child may be going through now, or mama, daddy, you having to take them to in-house suspension or whatever they call it, I forget, girl, them type of things, I put those memories and like, okay, it's forgiven, and I done went through it, and girl, we moving along. And so what I'm saying is that, you know, there's beauty on the other end. You just have to make it through. You have to keep going. You have to make it through. And there's beauty on the other end, you know? So, all is well. You know, parenting comes with its own sacrifices and its own accolades. You know what I'm saying? To the giver, to the one who handles it, to the one who, you know what I'm saying? Best race. And
You have reached your destination.
thank you. So anyhow, with that being said, I think that's the end of our story time. I just want to really reiterate how it's all about, let me see, let's go up here. We want to get up out of here. 3:30, no issues, cars and all this stuff. But yeah, 3:30, I want to go. Because elementaries and stuff, girl, they'll have all this stuff just blocked off, and I ain't got time. When it's over, it's over. I'm ready to go. But yes, so anyway, with the parenting, my point is that it's awesome when I look back. You know, I'm so grateful of the challenges and to see my kids fight through and make their own choices, and to see and watch their determination, how they grow into people with their choices and decisions, you know. So always know that, you know, if you mentor a kid, a child or something, or someone in your family, or you're a guardian, or, you know, you give back, or you're a mama or you're a daddy, you know, parenting, single or co-parenting, or doing it together, however you want to, however your life is at this place in time. I just want to say that, you know, smile a little bit. Be easy on yourself, you know. Don't make it so hard, you know, because you will make it through. It's no, we don't get this manual and all of that, and we don't get sometimes you know, taught certain perspectives or what have you, but we grow with our children. We grow, you know, in spite of, and all that. We all are still family. So don't think that your dynamics have to be, I don't know what the hell you think your dynamics have to be. Allow them to be what they are, and trust that God has you and your family and your children and your parenting and all that, you know, and that you're growing into that man, you're growing into that woman to be the best person that you're supposed to be. So, and that your child is supposed to be. Don't get it twisted. So let me go in here and give some love to our children. Okay? All right. Hats off to the subs of the day. Okay, so we're about to go to lunch here. This is so cool. A whole wall to Barack Obama. My kids are at lunch, so I'll show you a little bit of this here. President Barack Obama. You know that's right. Okay, you guys. Yeah, that's the Texas flag. There's the American flag. And my kids are at lunch right now, so they're a good group of 5th graders. Yeah, all is well. Yeah. Really? Well, it's a good school.
That's why you're You lost what?
Girl, ooh, energy, right? Girl, they are funny. Made her fall down and she got up talking Spanish to him, like, look at here. All right. Okay, you guys, so we done. It's Friday. What we about to get into now? Nothing. Go home. Take this wig off. How about that? How about that? And makeup. Take this jewelry off. How about that? Thanks for hanging with me, you guys. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Make a comment. Keep it polite. Share the video. All right. Peace. Bye. Kids just, you know, they're I mean, what, 10, 11, 12? They something else. They are little people for real. So anyhow, that was interesting. It was fun. It was nice. They're like, Miss Hill, we want you to be our substitute forever. I bet you do. But honey, no ma'am. My energy level can't stay up that high all day, every day with y'all. For what is that? 9 months out the year? So we do thank our teachers who are there every day, all day, 9 months out the year. Now, some states, you know, they do it differently where they break it up. Like, when I lived in California, my children went 3 months and then they were off a month. They did like that. So, anyway, I could get on my soapbox about education, but we all got a story, right? So, anyway, what I do know is that I try to do what I can and give not only, you know, my academics to the position, but also the genuine of being African American woman, and also the love that our children need also. You know what I'm saying? But girl, I couldn't be a parent to little kids in these days and time. Like my daughters and stuff, girl, I wouldn't be able to do it. Nah, I'm not interested. No. I'm glad that I had my kids when I did, you know? So the timing was perfect for me. To look back, the timing was perfect for when I had my kids. So we good. We good. But yeah, they always bring a smile to my face, you know, whenever I do sub, you know, because children are like, they're the light of the world. You know what I'm saying? They're the salt also of this earth. You know, they're to make it ongoing. You know what I'm saying? So what we put into our children, you know, the time, the essence, and all of that is very important. You know, it's important. You know, sometimes we out here worrying about grown folks. Girl, don't worry about that grown person. You know, give it to a child. You know, someone who you can make a difference and make a change. You know, these grown folks, let them be and live their life. Girl, we're going to pick our battles and figure out which ones to deal with. We ain't just going to keep on beating our head against a brick wall, you know? Some people, you know, it is what it is, you know, but when you can give your love and caring and your pearls to someone who is worthy of it, and our children are worthy of it. They're worthy. So keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a thought process. It really is. But anyhow, I've enjoyed my day and I'm done. And you know what else is interesting, you guys, is that I was able to share with them about my travel. You know, like recently going to Jamaica. And I shared with the 5th graders about Africa. You know what I'm saying? Traveling to Ghana. You know, it's more to the world than just right here where they're at in this little bitty city of Texas. You know? So our children need to hear that. They need to see that. They need to know that, you know, education just need to be revamped. You know, these kids rather hear about a story that you do or you've been to than doing some skit on a paperwork. You know what I'm saying? They rather hear about some real life stuff. The kids, they soak that up. You know, they want to know, well, Miss Hill, how was Jamaica? You know, it's an island. What about the water around it? The water is the Caribbean Sea. You know, what about the people? I was able to show them, you know, a purchase. Remember this here, you guys? It was made out of coconuts. Coconuts on the island. You know, so our children, they absorb information from us and they need it to know, you know. So you have the little black little girls who say, I want to grow up and travel. I want to do this and I want to. You can. The whole world is your oyster. So, girl, don't get me started. Yeah.